What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie to 988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet, making a video I never thought I would make. And that's a video celebrating my million subscriber landmark, which ultimately is an arbitrary number. I mean, it's just a number, right? A million. Wow, a million. But in the halls of YouTube, it is treated with a certain amount of reverence. Not a lot of people cross that threshold. And in the past, they have given away like a gold-plated YouTube play button. I don't know if they still do that. Hopefully, they'll do it for me. I think they build a statue to you in an underground lair deep under the bowels of Google Plus and the places that no demon will fear to tread. I don't know what they do, but it's crazy. It's crazy, and we were hoping to maybe reach this by March, but we could have never expected. We never expected it to happen this quickly and in the way that it did, and I'm almost speechless. I wanted to do a gimmicky video. You know, everybody does a gimmicky video for their million plus subscribes, and I want to do one, and then we will. But with the momentum and the way that it snuck up on us, we were just not able to do it. With a big push from the Sony exclusive and some pushes from some of the best YouTubers on the internet, and everybody pushing me on Twitter for that final drive, and then of course going viral in mainstream media, talking about the Google Plus changes, just me and my wife are on the plane home from New York City, and we're talking about what are we going to do for the million plus subscriber video. And she goes, I don't know. You're gonna have to figure it out by the time we hit the ground because you're gonna be at a million by the time we hit the ground. And sure enough, 10 or 15 minutes after we had gotten into the car, here we are. And I got so many people to thank, man. So many talented YouTubers who've helped me along the way. You know, Wow Hobbs and Ray William Johnson right at the beginning. Ray again right here towards the end, who gave me a shout out the other day on Equals 3. The Gregory brothers who remixed me. Dan Bull, who's been a friend. Trade Chat. Patrick. I list a million people. I could list a million people, and I could list the friends that I've made through YouTube, like my friend Adam, who's been with me since the beginning, or more recent friends like Ricardo, who moderates for me on Twitter. I literally think a million people today, and I don't know. And I do want to do a gimmicky video, but the truth of the matter is, this feels right because this is what my YouTube channel is to me. And I like the Francis videos, and if you like them, that's cool too. If that's all you ever watch, I love you and thank you for being here. But if you watch these two when it's just me and you in a room sitting and talking to each other, it's the best feeling in the world. Because it's like I have a million friends, and it feels great. And I don't care why you subscribed. I don't care if you subscribed because you like my vlogs and you want to watch me succeed or you want to watch me fail. Either way. If you like the Francis videos and you just like to laugh and you like it when I talk about gaming news, maybe you saw my draw my life and you felt bad for me. I'm just so glad that you're part of my life. I am so grateful to count you among one of the millions, and it means the world to me. Yeah, I don't know that I could ever communicate that. And I've talked about it before, but I want to talk about it one more time. YouTube has changed my life in ways that you cannot imagine. And if you look at the year 2013, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Because when I started YouTube, I don't talk about this very much, but when I started YouTube in 2006 and I first created an account, I was broke. I had no money coming in. I'd applied for almost 200 jobs, and everybody turned me down because my work history sucks and because of my size. I had a small web design business that had been run into the ground. I was depressed. I was sicker. I was heavier than I'd ever been. I was just unhappy. Nothing was going right in my world. Nothing. I was miserable. I was suicidal. I just didn't even want to be here anymore. And in the year 2013, I've been to New York and LA. I've shaken the hands of CEOs and executives at one of the biggest gaming companies in the world. I was in a Super Bowl commercial for Volkswagen. I have reached the apex of my YouTube career. I once got told by a drama coach that I didn't have the face for broadcasting. I didn't have the face or the body for a leading role. You have a good voice for radio, Boogie. Maybe you should try that. I married the love of my life, who I met through YouTube. Wow. So what else is there to say? I Everything is better. Everything is what I wanted it to be, except one thing, and we'll talk about that later in the week. And you know what it is. So many items scratch off my bucket list. So many items. I don't even know where to begin. But I want to leave you with this. I want to leave you with two things. I want to leave you with a very heartfelt personal thank you. And this is to everybody who's ever clicked the subscribe button, whether you stayed or you didn't, whether you're part of the million that are here now or just someone who watched for 6 months. Maybe you found out Francis wasn't real and you decided you hated me. Maybe you saw one of my miserable attempts at trying to be funny and you didn't like it and you went away. Just as long as you were ever part of my life and ever part of this career, thank you. But for those of you who chose to stay, I love you and I hope you stay forever and I hope we can continue to do this until we're both in the ground. The other thing I want to tell you is that in 2006, I didn't think anything was ever going to go right again. But I held on. I held on to hope, and I waited for opportunity. And when opportunity came, I worked as hard as I could. Now, it's nothing compared to what other people do. The armed services, construction workers, people who work with their physical hands every day. I know my work is not that hard. It's hard for me, though. And I worked as hard as I humanly possibly could to get to the point that I've made. And look at the benefits. Look at what I've done. And if I can reverse my shitty situation, if I can come out on top, I know you can too. Never give up. Never surrender. Fight for what is yours. Don't try to be as successful as me. Try to surpass me. Try to make me look like dust in your rear view mirror, man. I believe in you just the same way you believe in me. I know you've got this. Good luck and thanks again.